it is time for another exclusive. All right. Because you can't go 5 minutes on the interwebs without an exclusive concerning Liverpool Football Club. Now, the good thing is this isn't an article. This is a social media post, and we're going to go over it. And the reason we're going to go over it, it's very brief, to be honest with you, is because you're going to hear this rumour today, and people are going to go, I've heard, right? I'm going to tell you where it's coming from and whether you should pay attention to it or not, right? Now, first things first. On the Cop Talk VIP members website, we have a section here. You can see it. There's Dave. Look at the bottom there. Clickbait Central, home of the exclusives, where Duncan and Dave dissect the latest clickbait and exclusives. I click on that, and I will pull up what we've already done. All right, so I'm going to go through this with you. Now, maybe you're not a VIP member, but you would like to be one. Let me explain something to you. People join the VIP members website to support me, right? It's like chucking something in the kitty. It works out. It's 50 quid a year, right? Maybe you can't afford 50 quid. Maybe you're like, fuck that, Dunk. I can't justify that, mate, for the fucking website. I get it, totally. So what I'm going to do is every single day I upload videos, I'm now going to give away one Cop Talk VIP membership for a year, right? To my, bestest comment that I see during the day. Do you get me drift, right? That's so I can give something back to you guys that take the time to comment, right? So you comment my videos, I'm trying to give something back, right? So each day I'll pick out, oh, yeah, I like that, it's funny. Or it was very detailed, you know what I'm saying, right? And then what I'll do is the following morning, in my morning briefing on my other YouTube channel, Duncan Oldham channel, links in the video description, I'll say, oh, this was my favourite comment yesterday, I'm giving Red Dave a VIP membership. So if you want to participate, it's just something I want to give back to you guys, all right? Because interaction on the channel is critical for the channel. It's what YouTube looks for, it's what I look for, it motivates me, right? So this is the claim, right? Carlos Baleba's close family members at Anfield tonight. They also visited Old Trafford on Saturday. They are really impressed with the setup at Anfield. So 3 key points in the claim that was posted on social media by Indy. I'm going to explain who Indy is in a minute, right? So the three points in this claim. Baleba's close family members were at Anfield. They visited Old Trafford on Saturday. Family really impressed with Liverpool's setup. Now, I notice it says close family members. It doesn't say, cousins or out like that, or cousins first removed or something. I don't know what's all these, you know what I mean? Or someone that we know a little bit in the family. No, close family members makes it sound more serious, right? So that's the claim. That is the claim. Now, what I need to do is explain to you who Indy is. Now, I've run this past Dave, right? We have a log for everything that this individual claims, right? With every journalist as well, all right? Proper journalists, okay? That's so that we can look back and see what they said previously, blah, blah, blah. We have an immense amount of data. It proved so valuable during the Alexander Isak situation because we could see inconsistencies and the changes in various journalists during that whole saga, right? So Dave is my AI assistant. He's trained to study football news articles, the journalists that write them and the publications that push them on us, right? Now, I basically said, Dave, he's posted something, add it to the log, right? Now, this is his breakdown that is posted on the members website, all right? And he is put as follows. Dave says, who is Indy Kaela? Indy Kaela runs a self-styled ITK account on X, right? ITK means in the know. He thrives on unverifiable claims, vague, detail-free statements that can never be proven right or wrong, which means he can later spin them into a convenient, told you so. His following has turned into a cult account, mostly teenagers and gullible fans who treat him like an insider. The trick is volume. He fires off so many vague predictions that eventually one will align with reality. Then he retweets it as proof he's always right. It's the broken clock method, right twice a day, but useless the rest. His supporters claim the mainstream journalists endorse him. They don't. Big name journals sometimes interact with him because it stirs engagement, but that's not respect. They're humouring him in on the joke. The way you'd pat the loud lad in the pub on the back while he insists he's Steven Gerrard's best mate. In short, Indy isn't a journalist or newsbreaker. He's a social media showman running a parody-style ITK account that survives on hedges, obvious guesses, and the naivety of fans who don't see the trick. That's what Dave thinks. I agree with all of that, but I would also look at it from whether you agree with it, whether you like it or not, the guy has, done well because, he's got everyone believing the shit he says, but he's also making a few bob out of it, all right? So I always take my hat off to people that do well for themselves. I don't like people that mislead people, or, I would rather like, I don't know. I don't know. I just think there's gullible people out there. I don't like that side of it, but there's no denying the facts, I think most people probably go, I don't give a fuck, I'll just put a rumour out if I can make a few £100 out of it. So, I get it, right? Anyway, so you've heard the claim. You've seen, the claim about the close family members at Anfield visited Old Trafford on Saturday. Family really impressed with the Liverpool setup, right? Reality check. We're going back to Dave. Family visiting stadiums equals the oldest rumour trick dunk. No photos, no names, no evidence. Safe edge. If he signs, Indy retweets it. If not, he moves on. 2 club spread bet. Mentions Anfield and Old Trafford so he can claim victory either way. Verdict, 0% scoop, 100% hedge. What we're seeing is a clear pattern. Unverifiable claims that can never be proven right or wrong, which always leave the door open for a told you so moment later. It might sound like every analysis and verdict from him is criticism, but that's only because the way he operates leaves himself wide open for this kind of analysis. If he ever posted something genuinely credible, Dunk, I'd highlight that just the same. It just hasn't happened yet. This isn't an exclusive. It's the football rumour equivalent of saying you saw Elvis at Tesco. Now, I think it's important that you are aware of where that comes from, right? Listen, follow the account. It's a bit of, people always go, he got that right. You know what I mean? He got that right. We did well, all right? And hey, but the thing is, if you're posting claims over and over, it's not very difficult to predict something. It really isn't. And you've got to look for the get-outs in everything, right? If I see Indy state something, right, that is like absolutely committal, right, that came from nowhere, I'll be the first one to tell you. I can assure you, and I kind of like want to see that, I kind of want to see that. But my job isn't to be here to be nice to people. My job is to look out for you guys, right? And to try and show you these things. Because I think with these so-called ITK accounts, they pick things that are obvious, like a player that might be coming available. What clubs would look for that player? So it's very easy to say a family was at the ground last night. Doesn't mean anything, does it? Because if he doesn't sign, and someone says, 2 years ago, you said, you go, well, he was just watching a game of football. What are you on about? I never said he was signing. It's so fucking obvious. Listen, I've got almost 30 years experience of this shit, guys. I can spot bullshit. My mother used to say to me, you can't bullshit a bullshit. When I used to lie to my mum when I was a kid, you know what I mean? Where have you been? I went down, I said, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I'm not saying I'm a bullshitter. I'm just very experienced, right? Okay? So, don't get your knickers in a twist if you're one of these people that, I think he's got a good account. Well, I don't give a fuck. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to me. My job is to make you aware of where these rumours come from, all right? That's it. I'm leaving it with you. And anyway, it's Dave's opinion, but I agree with him. That's it. Okay? If you found this video informative or interesting in the slightest, please thumbs up the video. If you're an indie fanboy, then you're obviously going to thumbs it down. It's the same as a thumbs up. It's 1 view, 1 engagement, just saying. Drop me a comment, guys. Seriously now, what do you think about the player? Is that a player that you would like to see at Liverpool? Do you think there's anything in that? Let me know. All right, guys, thumbs up, comment. There's a love out under the video if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee. It's called a super thanks. All right, I'm super and I deserve a thanks. And remember, the best comments I'm going to pick out. So make sure you watch tomorrow morning's morning briefing on my other channel. You might win yourself a Cop Talk VIP membership. I'm not coming looking for you. Fuck that. I ain't got time for that. All right. What else? Yeah, that's it. I haven't done my morning briefing yet. I'm going to go and do it in a minute. That's on my other YouTube channel, the link of which is in the video description. All right, guys, I've seen a bit. I'm fucking bleeding. What the fuck's going on here? Right, see you in a bit. All right.